It's the majority party's responsibility to elect a speaker with 218 votes and then to be able to sustain it. Why is that so complicated?
And House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries urging his colleagues across the aisle to quickly elect a new speaker. Speaking to reporters on Capitol Hill Thursday, Jeffries stressed the House needs to be in order during such a difficult time for the American people, Israel, and the free world. He also claimed Democrats are ready and willing to find bipartisan common ground on a number of issues facing the nation.
Israel was attacked in the most horrific way possible. And Israel has a right to defend itself and defeat Hamas and stabilize the region permanently. But Israel needs its closest friend and ally in the world, the United States of America, to stand with Israel in this urgent time of need.
Despite Jeffries' comments, House Democrats are not expected to help Speaker-designate Steve Scalise reach a majority if he lacks support from his own party. Here's One America's John Hines.
It's been a very busy period of time. What seems to be going on with the speaker race in your estimation?
Well, hopefully our speaker designee, Steve, can get the votes. And I told the conference, I said this yesterday, we need to help him get over the line, get the House of Representatives functioning so we can get the Israel resolution on the floor and get moving, doing the work of the American people. So hopefully that happens.
So he's meeting, I gather, in a few minutes with another subgroup or something. Is that correct?
Yeah, there's some of the people who are still have concerns. Or Steve's meeting with them, as I think, here shortly.
Is there a consensus in the conference to stay here until a speaker is chosen, or would you take a break at some point?
I think we're staying, but I certainly hope so, because we got to get this done. I just think we need to get it done as soon as we can.
Is there any chance that Speaker Jordan may emerge somehow?
No, the focus right now is on getting our designee as Speaker, and we just need to make that happen. Hopefully that happens tonight.
Are we close to having a speaker, sir?
Oh, I think we will be. Look, it's only been, 24 hours since Steve won in conference. He's our nominee, and there's still some people that have some ruffled feathers that they didn't win, or their candidate didn't win, I should say. And so we'll get through this. I mean, we normally have several weeks to work through these problems after an election, and so just give us more than 24 hours, because that's all it's been since he won in the conference.
Is there some sense of whether the House would go home now and come back, or maybe continue to perhaps see what happens?
No. There's too much going on in the world right now for us to go home. We need to stay here. We need to get a speaker seated. We need to make sure that we adopt a resolution condemning what Hamas did in Israel and those terrorist attacks in Israel. But number two, there's a lot of other things going on around the world right now too, and so we need to be here. We need to make sure that we get the DoD appropriations passed. We need to make sure that we get Israel the weapons they need. We need to make sure that we get Ukraine the weapons they need. We need to make sure that these other things that are going on around the world are addressed. And it's just a very dangerous time. Congress needs to seat a speaker. We need to seat the speaker now. And then we need to stay here and get some work done.
Is the conference any closer to perhaps choosing a speaker at this time, sir?
I think whenever we're talking together, we're coming to a conclusion. The reason this building was constructed was for that very purpose, to come together and talk out our differences, and that's what we're doing. It's a deliberative process. Sometimes it is frustrating, sometimes it takes a lot longer than we'd like, but we ultimately end up at a common decision, and that's what's going on right now.
Do you suppose it'll take maybe a number of more days? Have some sense of how long it'll take?
Can't read minds and can't tell fortunes. So I can tell you this, the process works. It just takes time.
Sir, I know that you guys, the conference has been meeting. Are they any closer to selecting or choosing a speaker, sir?
Oh, I think we might be. I think there's some good talk that's continuing on. And there's, I think, a good meeting that'll take place within 15, 20 minutes or so with the speaker-elect. Hopefully that will settle some questions and we'll finally get to it.
Do you anticipate being here through maybe the weekend, or do you have a sense of?
I don't have a crystal ball. I'm hoping that much could be accomplished yet tonight, and maybe tomorrow we could take the vote.
Is there a consensus that the GOP conference should stay here until a speaker is chosen, or would they be open to perhaps taking a break at the weekend?
No, I think we're committed to getting it done as soon as possible. With all that's going on in the world right now, Israel and the rest, I think it's incumbent upon us to get it done as quickly as possible, have leadership, have a Congress that's open again, and can take action.
Thank you, sir.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.